evening, everybody, and welcome to high school basketball here on the Wave Channel 5. As tonight, the Greenville Greenwave play host of the Aviators of Vandalia Butler. Alex Warner, I'll be joined in a little bit by Randall Bowman, and here we are in Coach's Corner with head coach Kyle Joseph. And Coach, this week we played earlier over at Troy and played a pretty good ball game against a team that handled us easily early in the season, and we played them tough this time.
Yeah, we certainly played them much more competitively than we did the first time, and really, I think we won 2 of the 4 quarters, maybe tied another one. First quarter got us, and just in general, and then even in the fourth quarter, we made a run, and then we had about 3 bad possessions defensively that allowed them to stretch it back out from a 4-point game to 12, and then we were still able to cut it back down to 6, but if you can keep it lower, then you put some more pressure on them to make some free throws at the end. But
basketball, of course, a game of runs, and it seems like this year we've had where we've given up those runs, and it really hurt us. We play well for 2.5, 3 quarters of the game, and then about a quarter of the game we get in trouble.
Yeah, we've had a handful of games where we've played really, really good basketball for about 25 of the 32 minutes, and then those other 7 minutes that are spaced out at different spots in the game, we really get hurt. And a lot of that just has to do with inexperience. Guys who haven't played much varsity basketball, younger guys. But hopefully here as we get towards the end of the season, now we are starting to pick up that experience and learn, how to better control some of those downward swings.
Now, as we come in the last third of the season, then tournament draw will be a week from this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
What do we do practice-wise and so forth? Does your practice schedule change, or the things you work on in practice as we wind the season down here?
It's pretty similar, really, and we've been making some big strides at the things we're doing, but it starts to get a little bit more opponent-specific, I'll say, as we get ready for games, or spending a little more time talking about them, where the first time through, especially with such a young team, it's different than what we did last year, but with such a young team, the focus has to be on continuing to get better, rather than just what can we do to win tonight. Because there's things that you can do to win your next game that aren't necessarily helping you get better. But here in the last third, a little more focus onto that.
Yeah. And especially seeing teams for the second time within our division. Vandalia handled us pretty easily over there. What do we have planned tonight so we can cut into some of what causes trouble over there?
Just really the same things we did at Troy, which is really focus on defense and getting stops and being able to run after some of those stops, and then being able to know the difference from we pushed it ahead but we still don't have anything, and now let's be patient and make them guard a little bit before we shoot it, and that's part of stop and runs, when it tends to be they score once and then we take a really quick shot that leads to them scoring again, and then we try to get it back all at once instead of just slowing down and really making them defend a little bit.
Right. Well, this has been head coach Kyle Joseph of the Greenwave as we attempt to get a win here against Vandalia Butler tonight. And good luck. Let's get to this one. And by the way, is this beard being grown for good luck, or just your wife's suggestion?
Just haven't had time. It's definitely not my wife's suggestion.
Well, you look marvelous, as they said. Anyhow, Randall and I'll be back in a little bit with more pregame comments here as you watch high school basketball here on the Wave, Channel 5.
Count us down.
Go. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? This evening, we want to recognize and celebrate the 50-year reunion of the 1967-68 Greenwave varsity boys basketball team, a group which established a school record for most wins in a season, a mark which stood for 47 years. Playing an 18-game schedule under the guidance of veteran head coach, the late Clarence Geef, the Wave posted a 14-4 regular season record, finishing second in the Miami Valley League, losing only to Lima Shawnee and Sydney. 2 tournament wins, followed by a close loss to Tecumseh in the third round, left the team with a stellar record of 16 wins and 5 losses. Capturing the enthusiasm of the entire Greenville community, the squad, with no starter over 6'1", limited opponents to 51 points per game, one of the best defensive efforts in GHS basketball history. The season led to Coach Geef being named MVL and Dayton Journal-Herald Coach of the Year. With us tonight, 50 years later, all the way from Louisville, Kentucky, is assistant coach Tom Franz. Junior members of the team unable to attend tonight, Tom Sackett from Pataskala, Ohio. With us present tonight from Vandalia, number 12, Mike Beakey. Number 32 from La Jolla, California, David Grooms. From Houston, Texas, number 44, Dan Sollenbarger. And now our senior players unable to attend tonight from Lynchburg, Virginia, an honorable mention selection, Miami Valley League, number 52, Dr. Brad Malcolm, unable to be with us. From Greenville, number 20, Chris Palmer. Number 24, David Shoemaker from Loveland, Ohio. From Lilburn, Georgia, number 40, John Overmeyer. From Athens, Ohio, number 10, Mark Stickle. Number 42 from Chesterton, Indiana, Mark Kopp. From Troy, Michigan, an honorable mention selection, Miami Valley League, number 14, Tom Geeth. From Greenville and Puerto Rico, a second team Miami Valley League selection, number 22, Steve Lance. From Durham, North Carolina, a second team selection Miami Valley League, Dr. Ron McClear, number 50. And the first team Miami Valley League pick, as well as Dayton area all-star selection, number 30, Jim Cooch from Greenville. One of the truly great teams in GHS boys basketball history. Once again, welcome home after 50 years, the 1967-68 Greenville Greenwave. Welcome back to the high school gym here in Greenville. Alex Warner along with Randall Bowman as tonight the Wave play host for the Butler Aviators. A little pregame ceremony honoring one of the real good ball clubs here in Greenville history, that 1967-68 ball club.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. See some of these guys that, again, I didn't graduate from Greenville, but my wife did, and some of the kids that were introduced, I remember that team, and that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Yep. Well, anyhow, let's get back to matters at hand here. This is a ball club. Vandalia Butler comes in 15-2, 9-2 in the GWalk North action. And, of course, the Wave 1-14 and desperately looking for another win sometime here this season. This is a ball club that handled us pretty well down at Vandalia.
Yeah, they did. And, I hope what Coach said in the pregame that we're getting better. Hope that comes to play tonight, because if not, they're big. They're nice, nice team here.
I think we're going to have to play a little more under control. Sometimes I think we get caught up in the moment and try to do things we're not capable of doing right now. Maybe in a year or so, but not right now. So,
I agree with you there. We play out of control a lot. We are the second worst defensive team by a half a point in the GWalk.
Yeah. And a lot of that, we just have to get back in transition defense. We give up a lot of layups. And so hopefully that's something we can control, this Vandalia ball club, because this is one of the real nice teams here in the Miami Valley. Speaking of which, a week from Sunday, we'll have the tournament draw for the boys sectional coming up. And with the record we've got, we're going to roll into probably a powerhouse that first round.
I would think so. I mean, you got to think we're going to be, 16th or so, and we'll place a number one team there for sure.
Yeah. Anyhow, we'll see what happens. This is a work in progress. We knew that from the get-go this year, that as these kids get some experience, hopefully things have settled down. And it's about time as we come in the last 6-7 games of the season to find out if that's held true. Well, Randall and I'll be back in a little bit with the rest of the pregame comments here. Glad you could join us here again on the Wave Channel 5 as the Wave play host for the Vandalia Butler Aviators. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, let's get ready to play some GWalk basketball here tonight on the Wave Channel 5 as the Butler Aviators come to town. Butler 15-2, 9-2 in the GWalk North, scoring 59 a game and giving up an average of only 46.
I know.
Wow. Under the direction of head coach Darren Wyrick. Starting at one guard, a 6'1 junior, number 3, averaging 11 points a game, Michael Creel. Number 4, averaging 9 points a game, a 6'1 junior, Braden Norman. Court Justice wears number 5, leads the team in scoring with an average of 15 points a game. He's a 6'1 senior. 6'6 junior, Bryant Johnson, wears number 12 and averages 8.5 a game. And rounding out the starting lineup, 6'6 senior, Sutton Skapik. He wears number 44. So again for the Aviators, Creel 3, Norman 4, Justice 5, while Johnson has 12 and Skapik 44. Now for the home standing, Greenville Greenwave, the Wave 1-14, 0-10 in GWalk play, averaging 54 points a game and giving up 80 points. And that's the story of the tape, isn't it?
Highest in the GWalk.
Highest in the GWalk. So at one guard is a 5'7 junior wearing number 0, Ethan Saylor. Marcus Woods wears number 1, averages 9 a game. He's a 5'9" sophomore. Tyler Bikey, a 5'11 sophomore, wears number 5, comes into the night, averaging 6 a contest. Number 13, the Wave's leading scorer, averaging 12 a game, is Noah Walker. He's a 6'1" junior. And number 30 is 6'3" senior Will Coomer, averaging 8 a contest. Once again, is Saylor 0, Wood 1, Bikey 5, Walker 13, and Coomer 30.
I didn't go to the Troy game, but apparently there was 3 trips in a row where Noah Walker came down and was between 3 feet and 5 feet over the half-court mark, put him up, and nothing but net. 3 of them in a row. He just kind of looked at the coach and said, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, he's averaging 36% from three-point range, so he knows something's going on.
Yeah, I tell you, he gets in the gym and he's open. I mean,
that's right.
He's ready to put it up.
Yeah. Well, Butler's in the away, purple trimmed in white and gold, and the Wave in the home white. Here's the tip, and Butler has the ball first possession. Big crowd here tonight.
Nice crowd.
Butler brings a lot of people with him. Greenville, of course, that ball loose and belongs to Butler. Almost a steal that time by Wood. Well, Randall, I would assume we're going to play man-to-man defense.
Hadn't changed in 2 years.
Yep, here we go. This is number 3, Michael Krill. He hurt us the first time we played them. Nice back
pass. Nice pass.
Yeah, pretty cut. First 2 points go to Court Justice. He came in averaging 15, and quickly it's 2-0. Here's pressure, and let's see if we can handle this. And we call a timeout Greenville already. Wow.
Well, we played 25 seconds, and Kyle Joseph said, hey, let's not get in trouble that quickly. So first time out against the Wave already. Greenville comes in tonight, Randall, shooting 36% from the floor, 32% from three-point field goal range. This is almost an unbelievable statistic for Butler. They come into tonight averaging 50% of their field goal attempts. They make 50% of their field goal attempts.
Wow.
That's almost unheard of in high school basketball.
No kidding.
Of course, if they're all like layups like that.
You and I can hit those.
Well,
maybe not.
A couple here and there. Well, after a quick timeout to settle things down, and you know Butler's going to give us pressure as they come out man-to-man.
Yep.
Well, Marcus Woods with it, and the sophomore point takes it over and kicks back to Bikey. Yeah, well, you got a team that only gives up 46 a game. You know they play good D.
Exactly.
Here's Saylor, throws it across court. Let's see if Bikey, good head fake, takes it in, pumps, and has it rejected. Yeah, went in tall timber there.
Yep.
This Johnson hurt us first time. There's a ball, goes off of his knee.
Sure did.
Marcus Wood bothered him a little bit and went off of Johnson. Johnson really had a good ball game against us down at Butler back, I think that was sometime toward the end of December.
I think you're right, yep.
So the Wave with two sophomores out there, and Butler has a fairly young team out there. They start 3 juniors to go with 2 seniors. That'll be a foul on Braden Norman, his first, team's first. 2-0, and here's that zone press, and we throw it away. Nice pack back to Johnson, reverse layup, missed it, and a rebound comes down to Wood. Play under control here, that's it. Bring it back, or anything there. And, well, Noah Walker says, I'm good from 25, not this time. Goes out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, I'm surprised that's not a foul on Saylor. And they called it out of bounds on Butler. Wow, Ethan Saylor gave him a shove to take it out.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. An official was standing there looking at it.
Watched every minute of it.
Well, yeah, we'll take it.
No kidding.
Wow, yeah, wow's right. Played a little over a minute and 20 seconds. Butler with the only basket, leading 2-0.
Probably a makeup call on that one here pretty soon.
Most likely. Yeah, we got away with one there.
Yeah.
This is Saylor.
Yeah.
Wave running a double stack. It's a little different look offensively than we've had in the past.
Well, isn't this what called Bayshore called the turtle?
Yes.
The turtle offense?
Well, it originally started with Dave Peltz back in the early 15 years ago when he had the girls team.
Yep.
Walker pops out. He's going to try one more. Nope. He's 0 for 2 for there. And this time it's Wave ball, or excuse me, Butler ball. Went off of Saylor.
Yep.
Bench a little thin tonight. You say that Grant Minnick along with Noah Van Horn are hurt, correct?
Right, exactly. Yep. Like I say, Van Horn has either got an ACL or an MCL.
Oh, really?
He's done for the season.
I hadn't heard that.
Yep, he is done.
Boy, they made that nice cut and missed it that time, and Walker with the rebound. This is Wood out on the point. Yeah, they run that stack, and then they pop somebody out. The girls' teams 15, 20 years ago were really good with that when they were trying to shorten the game and stall it.
Okay,
Will Coomer, nice bucket inside for the senior. He only had 2 points the other night in the loss to Troy, so he needs to get untracked offensively here. This is Johnson. Boy, we let him go to the bucket, and Saylor draws a foul. That'll be Ethan's first, the team's first, and going to the line is going to be number 12, and this is Bryant Johnson, the 6'6 junior. Shoots 66% from the foul line. Butler, as a team, shoots 70%, so not too bad.
No.
Not too bad. And he hits the first one. Butler with the lead at 3-2.
He just looks like a basketball player, you know?
He does. Yeah, he's got the basketball player build.
Yep.
Fact is, you look out there, all of Butler's kids look like basketball
Yeah, they
players.
really do.
Yeah, nice ball club out there. Here's that trap in the corner off that press. Wave go cross court.
I was talking to their scorekeeper before the game, and they got beat by Tip and Trotwood, but he was making the comment they had just come off of a big win against Sydney, and he thinks he just got ambushed and had let down at Tip.
Yeah.
Tip's got a nice team,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's
not
this
quite as good as this one.
Exactly, exactly.
There's a ball goes out of bounds, belonging to the green and white yet in front of the stage crew. And can't quite figure it out. Is it pajama night or something up there?
Must be, buddy.
Might mention, speaking of pajamas, we got Tyler Fleming here on the camera. He's our producer, as always. Don't ask me how I connected Tyler with the pajamas, but there's another foul inside. Oh, no, just
Out of bounds.
out of bounds. Low-scoring game right now, 4-2.
Yeah.
Played a little over 3 minutes. And here's a foul, a pick on Saylor. Well, Ethan Saylor has had more than his share of foul troubles this year, hasn't he?
He certainly has.
Yeah, he's just aggressive out there, and it gets him in trouble. Well, Kyle Mills checks in. Mills is a 6'1 senior, averaging 8 a ball game. See if Kyle can light up. He had a good game the other night at Troy. He had 15 points off the bench. Well, for the most part, Randall, we've played pretty decent defense here. Butler maybe missed 1 or 2 shots, but there's a ball tipped loose, and Mills with the recovery. Yep, throw it away. Saw Will Coomer down there and just didn't get the ball. There's a travel.
Yeah. Ooh, good thing.
That play's a little sloppy both ways here.
Yeah,
really going
a little ugly.
You know, you kind of take a look at Butler. They beat the Wave by 56 the first game this year when we played them over at Butler. And, you know, sometimes when you beat a team that soundly, you just a little lackadaisical thinking you got this one in the bag.
Right.
Well, let's make them pay for it.
Well, yeah, and the one thing I've noticed a little bit on the offense side, we've slowed it down a lot.
Yeah, and we needed to.
Absolutely.
You know, if you have trouble stopping somebody defensively, you better take care of the ball offensively and shorten the game.
Yep, exactly.
This is Coomer way outside. Nice move. Will up. Nope. Had the right touch, just a little off to the left there. Isn't a nice move? Hey, only 4-2, and we've played 4.5 minutes here almost.
Ooh. Oh,
that's it.
Go
Marcus Wood put it in, tie this thing. Oh, nice play defensively.
Yep, that very nice.
Court Justice got back as Marcus was going up, and Marcus is left-handed, so that was set up for him.
It was.
Justice got a hand in there and flicked it out of bounds. Ethan Emmerich checks in for the first time. Emmerich, a 6'5 senior. Coomer takes a breather. The reason I'm not a fan of cross-court passes.
No kidding.
And here's going to be a double foul. Going to be a foul on Sutton Skapik. And I think probably they just call
just on Bikey.
Just on Bikey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The way the ref crossed his hands there, he called intentional?
Flagrant. Isn't that flagrant? That's a flagrant foul.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to shoot a pair. What did Mikey do, tackle him?
Apparently, I looked
I thought
away.
he got tangled up. That's why I thought it was a double foul.
I did too, yeah.
Well, that's on Bikey, his first, team second. And Skapik misses the first of 2. 6'6 senior. Got that one. Makes it 5-2, and the basketball belongs to the Aviators. Greenville and Vandalia go back a long way. They were members in the Southwest Buckeye League in the early 70s. And then they were members in the Greater Miami Valley Conference, and then now, of course, in the GWAC. So a lot of games have been played between these two teams. I remember when they played their games in the pit.
Oh, yeah.
Just outside the boundaries of the Vandalia or Dayton International Airport. That was truly a pit.
That was a pit.
Yeah. There's a held ball inside. Will Coomer checked back in, and possession arrow favors the green and white.
Well, between that and Piqua.
Oh, my. Roosevelt Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
It was impressive in name only.
Yeah.
Kyle says, I'll take one. A little strong. Coomer pushes off. It still comes down to Butler. Nice move by Justice. Pretty move, and just didn't have control at the end. Well, hey, they're letting us hang in here.
Yeah.
Let's get a bucket here. 5-2.
We're cold.
Neither team's going to make a highlight film of the first 5 or 6 minutes tonight. Yeah, you can tell that we've done a little better job of controlling tempo, and Butler just kind of sleepwalking out there right now, it looks like. They're not quite in the game yet. And that plays to our advantage. We want to shorten this game.
Exactly.
And Marcus has it stolen. We get it right back. Back-to-back turnovers. Oh, Walker thought about it. There, that's what we need to have him do, take it to the basket. How about that? That's one thing. You know, he shoots well from three-point range and beyond.
Right? Yeah.
He's just got to have to learn to take that ball to the hole because teams will come out and really pressure him up to 25, 30 feet from the basket.
Right.
So that's a good move. I'm glad to see Noah make that move. 2:17 left. Walker at the line with a chance to tie it at 5-all. And he does. Old-fashioned three-point play, and we're tied at 5. Nice cut. Boy, they cut inside well.
They do.
Did a good job of shutting that down. Kyle Mills did that time. Wide open three, missed it. All right. Well, so far, pretty impressive defensively. Uh-oh, get in there, Noah. Not this time. Had a perfect line for that, didn't you, Randall?
But he did,
That was going to the right the whole way.
And Will became a sandwich there between two Butler players.
You call it on Emmerich.
Whew.
Well, that's team's 4th foul already. Five to 5 your score as we near the minute-and-a-half mark to go here in the first quarter of action. Alex Warner along with Randall Bowman. The next to last home game of the season for the boys. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Nice move, nice shot, and going to be a extra foul shot coming up. Nice move by Michael Creel. He has his first two, and he'll make a attempted three-point play. That foul's on Will Coomer. Creel hurt us big time first time we played earlier this year. The thing right now, Randall, we're not letting them get out and get any cheap transition baskets.
Right.
7-5 and a little short, and it remains that way. Woods quickly headed in the front court here. See if we go back to that double stack. Here we go.
Yeah.
Try to get a backdoor cut. Coomer pops open. Reverse. Up off glass. No. Kind of rolled across the top. I thought it was going to drop.
I did too. Nice shot, though. Nice shot.
1 minute left here as Justice with the ball out front. Tried to go inside. Good defense that time. Good help defense by Noah Walker. Came from the backside, got a hand on it. And it goes off of Johnson as he flicked it away from Will Coomer. Right at midcourt.
Right at John Coomer, and John is giving the official some grief over there.
No, I don't know. It's our ball. I can see if they gave it to Butler. But
yeah. Maybe thought he got fouled.
I thought his son got fouled.
Yeah.
Well, that was close right there.
Yeah.
40 seconds left. Yeah, I like the way the Wave are controlling the tempo here a little bit tonight. Playing a little more under control. And Kyle had the ball rejected. Get back, get back. This is Krill with it. Over to Justice for three. Boy, that was a pretty shot. You knew that was going in before he even caught the ball. He was set in the corner and just a nice release, and quickly it's 10-5. 15 seconds left, ball out of bounds off Butler. You know, one thing after all these years of doing this, you sit up here high, and you can just kind of tell when the ball's released whether it's in.
No, you're right. Yep, you're right.
And that young man, he was set. He delivered nicely and
squared up.
Nothing but net.
That's right.
Inside of 10 seconds here. Wave trying to get a bucket here to end the quarter. Take a look, Kyle.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be Walker down to 3 seconds. Going to have to shoot. Take it to the hole. Forces it. Nope. And rebound. And that ends 1 quarter of action here with the score Vandalia Butler 10 and the Greenville Greenwave 5. Randall and I'll be back in just a moment. Chris said, hey, I saw your face on an online dating service.
Oh, no.
I'll have to tell you about
All right.
it. Okay, bring us back in. Getting ready to start the second quarter of action here. Greenville played pretty well defensively. 10-5 your score. The Wave trailing by 5. And let's see if we can keep that up, Randall.
Yeah, that would be great.
We want to hang around here. Good quick hands that time by Wood and goes out of bounds off of Vandalia. All right.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Now, let's see if we can string together a few baskets here.
Hit a 3 here. Get us back in the game.
This is Marcus Woods out front. And again, we run that double stack, pop the bottom man out,
Yep.
then pop the next man out to the top, and then they kind of reset the stack.
Got a center.
One thing it does, you have some screens, and then it also opens the lane up.
Yeah.
Here,
Come
let's
on,
see if
Noah.
Walkers do. No, boy, he's off to a little cold start here, isn't
Yes, he is. Must be too close, I guess.
Yep. Butler hustles down court.
Yes.
Out front with it is number 3. That's Michael Krill as they set their offense. There's a foul. Kind of a silly foul as Will Coomer picks up his second foul 30 feet from the basket.
See, I mean, we even teach our upwards kids. The kid's not going to hurt you clear out there.
No.
You know, back off a little bit.
You can use your feet and move, keep
Yeah.
between him and the basket, but boy, you can't just make a foul out that far.
And to pick up a foul clear out there,
And that's an easy call for an official because
It
you're wide
really
boy,
is. Look at
pretty,
this.
and he missed it. Follow, no. Boy, we're lucking out. They've missed a couple
my
buckets.
goodness.
That's a nice cut and a nice pass. It just didn't finish.
well, you could kind of see it happening because they
Yes.
opened up the court. I
Yes.
mean, they opened up the court. Somebody's going to break the basket.
Either the dribbler penetrates the key or else they hit a high post and then the wing cuts underneath.
Right.
Okay. Got away with that, and Tyler's going to hit this one? No. Tell you, Johnson does a job on the boards.
Yes.
This is number 14, Ryan Wirtz, in the game here. Tell you what, Greenville's the hands. We've gotten a lot of hands-on balls here tonight, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting good threes. We're just not hitting them right now.
Yeah, we're having good looks offensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be the best we've played all year, to be perfectly honest.
I would agree.
Mikey goes inside against 6'6", and quickly finds out that 5'11"
ain't going to cut it.
ain't going to cut it there. 6:18 left here first half, and it's still only 10-5. It used to be, I tell you what, sometimes when Ray Zawatsky, a long time, we threw it away. Here's that transition bucket we were talking about. Up and in for Court Justice. He now has 7 points. When Ray Zawatsky was a longtime coach at Vandalia, they'd beat you 38-31 and be happy about it.
Yeah.
They just run the same offense year after year, play good defense, and nice drive,
Good
Kyle
job,
Mills.
Kyle.
Kyle has his first 2 off the bench. 12-7, a little under 6 minutes left here, first half action. Yeah, they were thrilled to death.
Yep.
They'd score 40 points. You wouldn't score 40 against them many times.
Nope. So look at this. They've got that
They've
court
really
open
spread
up.
it. Yeah.
But look, we got 2 guys down low now. All of a sudden.
Uh-huh.
That,
Yeah. So almost,
oh my goodness.
dare I say, almost a zone look.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you do that, you still got to play defense on the ball, and we didn't that time.
Yep.
As Brian Johnson now has 4 points, and it's 14-7. That's on Cryle. That's his first. That's only 3 team fouls on Butler. I missed one in there someplace. I had him with 2.
I got Cryle,
Number 3, number 4, and
number
14.
14.
Yeah, Wirtz, that's right. They kind of double team the ball here, try to get it out of Wood's hands, and Walker breaks free. 14-7 your score, and there's a hold on number 23. That's Cooper Justice. Cooper Justice had a real good JV game.
He did, that's right.
He's the younger brother of Court Justice. He's a 6'2" sophomore, so you have the Justice brothers. One's a 6'1" senior and one's a 6'2" sophomore.
And then there's 2 Scappic kids on the team.
Yeah. Let's see if Will can get a bucket here. No. Kicks it out. Oh, they didn't call that a kick. Cooper Justice with it. Tries to go ahead. Good hustle by Tyler Bikey to get back. Tell you, I'm impressed with how we've played defensively thus far.
I am too. Yep.
Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half, and 14-7 Vandalia lead. Yeah, we've played pretty well defensively. Okay, let's stay patient. We just need to get a bucket or 2 here and stay within distance here at the intermission, right? Here's 3. Yep.
Well, it
Fell
looked good.
backwards, yep. Well, he's 0 for 4 right now from three-point land.
Ooh, there's your cross-court pass
I know.
again.
Yeah, that's going to put gray hairs on my head if I don't already have a head full. Nice move and good block. Nice block by Bryant Johnson.
It was, yep.
That's a pretty good move by Will Coomer, but Bryant read it and just slammed it back.
Yep, stayed straight up.
Okay. Kyle Mills off balance, but got it.
Kyle Mills.
Pretty shot, Kyle Mills.
Shot.
14-9, the senior has 4 points. Halfway through the second quarter. Forced that shot and got it back. This is Cooper Justice. Nails it. That's a 3-point shot for the sophomore. And 17-9, quickly down court. Johnson blocks another shot. Get back. 17-9. They've had about 4 blocks inside, haven't they? Nice drive, Justice, a little strong. And we stood around and let him get the rebound, and his brother puts it up, comes up short. Scapik gets it, and he's going to be fouled. Well, they came to life a little bit that possession, didn't they? And we stood around a little too much. Well, timeout, and I think that's a necessary timeout by Coach Kyle Joseph. 3:19 to go here in the first half. The Wave trail 17-9. Let's kind of take a look at the remainder of our telecast schedule here on the Wave Channel 5. Again, reminding you folks that these games can also be seen in their entirety on demand, basically, on YouTube by going in and searching GPAT Wave Channel 5, Greenville, Ohio, and all these games will be there. We only have 3 games left to televise as we start to wrap up the home season. Brian Stickle will be along with Ty House for the next ball game. That'll be the girls' game against Piqua. Then Randall and Ty will wrap up the boys' season here at home as they bring in the Tip City game, and then the Wave go on the road for 4 games after that. So last home game and then 4 in a row on the road. And then finally the girls' last contest at home will be a Saturday afternoon game on the 2nd of February. The girls play Sydney. Ty will be here with a sidekick to be determined, to be announced at a later date. Might have to bring Tyler Fleming in here and do a little play-by-play action there. So, well, a good timeout, I think, called that time by Kyle Joseph. He started to feel it maybe slipping away a little bit here. And at the line is going to be Sutton Scapik, the 6'6" senior. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. And he'll shoot a pair, I believe. And he nails that one. (18-9). Misses that, and boy, he got the rebound on a missed foul shot. That's one of those mortal sins, isn't it?
Yep.
I will say the ball bounced deep that time. So nice dive, Justice. Nice follow and a slam. Bryant Johnson. Boy, nice timing by the junior. Went up, slammed it back in there. 29. Well, we had it down, tied 5-5. Marcus Woods a little out of control and got it to drop. That's Marcus' first basket. That's not really a shot you want him to see too often, but hey, it went in. I like the results.
Yep, they go in. That's all that matters.
That's right. And there's going to be an offensive foul here on number 5, I think. Yes, Court Justice. Pushed off, trying to get open, right in front of the official. That's 5 team fouls on Butler. Greenville was 7, so Butler will be in the bonus situation rest of the first half here. Wave trailing by 9. Sailor, pretty pass inside. Emmerich went up for a reverse and had it rejected in there by Scapik. On the dribble drive, penetrates up and got it. Nice move. Ryan Wirtz, a 5'11 junior, has his first 2, and it's 22-11. Here's that pressure. Sailor out. Bikey with a 3. Missed it. Scapik, he's fouled. That's just a silly foul. Is that going to be on Sailor?
I think so.
That's his 3rd.
Nope.
Or they're going to call on Bikey. I was going to say, it could have been, heck, I'd have called one on each of them.
Yeah, exactly.
22-11, 2:14 left first half. Sutton Scapik at the line. He's 2 for 4 tonight. The Butler Ball Club that shoots 70%. Kyle Joseph discussing something with one of the officials. I'm not sure exactly what. I mean, Obviously, it was a foul down here.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought something a little earlier in that possession. And Skapik misses the front end on the 1-and-1.
Just 2 in a row now.
Yeah, we'll throw it away, but it'll be our ball.
When you're down by 11, what's the big hurry?
Yeah, yeah. 2:07 left here, 22-11. Butler with the lead, and Will Coomer to inbounds in front of the Butler bench. This is Emmerich. Take it up, Ethan, right there, buddy.
There you go.
Ethan Emmerich. His first 2 points tonight, and it's 22-13. Well, if you told me we'd have held them to 20s in the first half, I thought we'd be in pretty good shape. Need a bucket here.
I'd agree.
Yeah, defensively we played well. We just need to score some points. Here's Marcus Wood, got in trouble.
Come on, Marcus. Somebody's
Marcus is,
got to be open.
And then we lose it right back. Mikey has it stolen by Wood.
I mean, he kind of got fouled there, you know?
Yeah. Marcus is left-handed. When he goes to that right hand, he gets just a little shaky sometimes.
I agree. Well, he's only a sophomore, though, too.
Only a sophomore. But we're starting to get near the end of a full year of varsity starting.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Fouls on Will Coomer. That's his third.
Yep.
Well, Will's going to have to come out.
Yep.
And at the line is going to be number 3. This will be Michael Cryle. He only has 2 points tonight. And he's going to shoot a 1-and-1, is it? Got the roll. Not supposed to get that kind of roll on the visitor's court, are you?
No, you're not.
On the home team court when you're the visitor.
Those are supposed to fall out.
That's right. Yeah, he didn't get it that time. So with 1:20 left, Wave trail by 10. Going to go back to the double stack? No, not yet. Thinking about it.
Yeah, trying, but.
Finally got it. Wood's going to take it in, kick back to Walker. He's bound to hit one. How about that? Noah Walker, his first 3 of the night. Hey, pulls the Wave back within 7. (23-16). Drive by Cryle, no good. Tip up and in. I think Cryle got the bucket, did he?
He did.
35 seconds. Walker said, hey, I'll hit another one. I'm telling you, I don't understand why teams don't go out and just jump on him when he's within about 30 feet of the bucket. Well, if he gets hot, that can cut this lead down a hurry.
Yep, that's right.
21 seconds. That Butler might play for the last shot here. And I tell you, if the Wave, if you told me we'd be within 6 points.
At halftime.
At halftime, I'd have loved that. Down to 7 seconds. Well, Butler's way outside now. This is a 25-footer. Oh, my. Court Justice answers back with a big 3, and at the end of 2 quarters of GWAC action, you score Vandalia 28 and Vandalia Butler 19. We'll be back with halftime guest in just a moment here on the Wave, Channel 5. Halftime score tonight here at the high school gym. Vandalia Butler 28 and the Wave 19. And with us, 2 key members of that class of 68, the basketball team that was honored here in pregame ceremonies. Dr. Ron McClear to my left and Tom Geeth here to the right. And first of all, welcome back. This is a great idea that you kind of put together along with Jim Coots, right, Tom?
Yep, Jim did most of the work. I found the lost souls.
You found the lost souls? Well, this is Dr. Ron McClear. So, Ron, you're down in Durham, North Carolina right now, and you've kind of gone part-time. What is it exactly you do in the medical profession?
Emergency medicine physician.
Okay, and you're at one of the hospitals.
Duke Regional.
Oh, down at Duke Regional.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you know, coming back this way now, you don't get back up here all that often, do you?
About once or twice a year.
Okay.
Come up and see my mom and come up and see my brother, go to a football game.
Okay, very good. Now, any key things you remember about that senior year when you guys set the school record with 16 wins?
I think that we were a team, that we played as a team, and I'm really proud of our defensive record.
Yeah.
And I think it was just a good group of guys together. We had good coaches, and we all played well. And I think I just remember the teamwork. And everybody was always looking to play for the team. Nobody was looking to play for themselves. And they just meshed like that.
Yeah, very good. And then, Tom, any memories, of course, a million memories, anything that really stands out?
Well, I think Ron said it best. I mean, the best one, one I remember most was, first one was St. Mary's game, first game of the year. We came out and scored 94 points. Never did that again, but what the hell. The second one was the second Lima Shawnee game here when we didn't lose it, but we played them tough the whole game. And I just remember the crowd here. The place was packed. So it was just fun. It's great to be back. It's been since '74, so.
I know that senior year, you guys really packed the house and had the whole community behind you.
It did, and we appreciate it. But we were kind of out there for the team and playing for each other, and that's probably what we noticed most.
Let's talk a little bit. What do you do up in Troy, Michigan now?
I'm an independent IT consultant. I'm a geek, is the term. So.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about your father, the late Clarence Keith. Probably the team he was proudest of, I assume.
Yes, I brought a few mementos back with me, but he kept the scorebook from the year. He actually kept his the schedule for practices. So, it was. I don't know if anybody you saw the letter he gave us all that in the air, but I think he was very proud of us. One, because we were very defensive oriented, and we played as a team, as Ron said. We had fun. And
it's always fun when you're winning, isn't it?
Well, we did fun practices too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we did. We really did.
We worked hard. Of course, Coach Keith worked us hard, but we went out, we played the way we practiced, and that was very much what it worked. We weren't always the best offensive team, but usually we're the best defense out there.
Hey, so we got plans later on tonight, right?
We're going to meet. Yeah. We're going to get together.
Yeah. Try to stay out of trouble, right?
Well, yeah.
We'll find out. And you're getting together where?
The Buffalo Wild Wings up on Walker.
Well, you had 12 of the 14 players on that team here tonight, plus also assistant coach Tom Franz. And it was great having you guys back.
It was great to see Tom again, too. He was a real inspiration. Yeah.
Well, anyhow, this has been Tom Geith along with Ron McClure from that 68 ball club. Great seeing you guys. I think I'm going to see you at Buffalo Wild Wings a little bit after this is over. Okay, we'll take it back up to Randall for halftime scoring.
Okay, as Ty says, it's halftime here, and the Wave are down 28-19. Scoring for the Greenwave at halftime, Marcus Wood has 2 points. Kyle Mills has 4 points. Noah Walker has 9 points with those 2 threes at the end of the half. Ethan Emmerich has 2 points, and Will Comer has 2 points for a total of 19 points. For the Vandalia Butler Aviators, Michael Krell has 4 points. Brandon Norman has 1 point. Court Justice averages about 15 points a game. He has 10 at halftime. Brandon Johnson has 6 points. Ryan Wirtz has 2 points. Cooper Justice has 3 points. And Sutton Spake has 2 points for a total of 28. Halftime, 28-19. Come back in the second half.
Getting ready to tip off the second half here at the Greenville High School gym. Alex Warner along with Randall Bowman as the Wave play a pretty good first half defensively and stay within 9 points there of a 15-2 ball club that handled them pretty easily a month ago.
Right. Let's see what happens. As we talked at the pregame, let's not get a spurt here where we get down by
it's like Coach Joseph said in the Coach's Corner show. He said, we play well. Nice. Get in. Oh, no.
Thank you.
Goaltending.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice move.
Yep.
Will Coomer got it to go. It was goaltending. It was one of the Butler players got his hand in the net. So that goes to Coomer. That's his 4th point. And, hey, we're back within 7.
Yeah.
Hey, as Coach Joseph was saying, we play well for about 25 minutes a game. The problem is it's a 32-minute game. The other 7 minutes are what get us in trouble. So let's see if we can sustain the effort and the pressure here the rest of the ball game. Yeah, we're maybe getting a little taste of staying close to this ball club. Butler still hadn't quite woken up to the fact that they're in a contest tonight, have they?
No, not yet. And I'm surprised.
Oh, we're leaving Justice open. He going to hit this? Yeah. Boy, he's got a nice shot, doesn't he? That's one reason he averages 15 a game. Well, 31-21 here. Come on, handle the ball, Marcus. See when he goes that right hand, but nice pass. Going to draw a foul on Johnson. Yeah, that's one thing that Marcus is going to have to work on this summer is that right hand.
Yep.
That'll be Johnson. That's only his first foul, team's first here in the second half. And Will Coomer at the line, and Coomer a 60% foul shooter. That looked good.
Sure did.
He looked more like an 80% foul shooter there, didn't it? Let's see if Will can get another one. He came into tonight averaging 8 a game and about 5 rebounds a contest. Hey, got the roll.
Go.
Well, we answer right back. So now we got some discussion out here. And it's Ethan Saylor getting a little lecture from the ref here. And I think Ethan maybe put a little extracurricular in there, a little shove here. And they didn't call it. But the official says, I'm going to kind of nip this in the bud right now. I like that. I like that in the official.
No kidding. Yep.
And he didn't show him up. He went and talked to him.
Yep, that's right.
Well, the clock starts again. 7 minutes to go, third quarter, I should say. Wave still within 8. Nice back cut.
Oh, my gosh.
And just a little slow that time on the backside rotation. And Court Justice now with 15 points. Boy, they've had about 5 or 6 nice cuts to the basket like that, haven't they? 33-23, and back in that double stack on either side of the foul line. Pop the bottom man out. Set it and bring it to the other side. That's it. Nothing there. That's what I say. We want to shorten this game.
Yeah.
I looked inside, nothing there, and bring it back out. Okay, I like it, you know.
Yeah, I do too.
Hang around, hang around. Butler gets a little frustrated. You penetrate like that and put it. Oh, it didn't.
Put it in.
Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 shots where we've gotten good looks and we just don't finish.
Yep.
Nice drive. Going to get the bounce? No. Walker with the rebound. Well, anytime he comes across the timeline, now they've put Brian Johnson at 6'6" on him now. Going to make him arch that already high shot a little bit more.
They might hit the rafters.
Yeah, exactly. 5:45 remains. Saylor with a little spin move, spins right into trouble and draws a foul on Court Justice. That'll be Justice second.
Yeah, right. I got to think right now, Vandalia Butler's wondering how are these guys 1-14?
And we're thinking, how's Butler 15-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, both teams a little out of character.
Yeah.
When you look at them on paper, you think, well, this will be not much of a contest, and we're hanging in there tough.
Yeah.
Pretty impressed with the green and white here tonight.
I'm surprised he didn't take that.
I'm surprised we didn't have a pass stolen that time. Tyler Bikey kicks back. Marcus said, I'll take a 25-footer. Not this time. Nice rebound. Coomer up and in. Will Coomer now has 8 points. Oh, he's got 6 points here. All 6 Wave points in the second half. 33-25. There's a long shot put up. No good. Rebound to Bikey on the backside. Hey, let's get a bucket here, Randall. Get back within 5 or 6. Wood, nice. And again, didn't finish, but how about Will Coomer?
Get in, Will Coomer.
Cleaning it up. Well, Will's hit 3 buckets this quarter, and if you add them all together, they're probably no more than about 5 feet in total.
Yeah, except for the 2 foul shots.
That's right. 33-27, and Butler calls timeout. Well, how about that? How about that? Hey, let's keep it here. Who you liking in the Super Bowl here, Mr. Bowman?
Oh gosh, I'm not. I love Matt Light, but a Greenville boy, but I'm not a Patriot fan. I am not a Patriot fan.
Well, he hadn't played for 5 years.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, yeah. So but quite honestly, I really don't care.
I don't either.
I don't care.
I just hope it's a competitive ball game.
I'll vote for that because again, this is our last big football fix until August.
That's
so
true.
If we're gonna hopefully go out with a bang and a good game, that would be great.
Yeah, it's one of those where, the Eagles have never won. The Patriots have won 5, and You know, you root for the underdog, or you root for a team that's really, really good like that, a dynasty. It's kind of like they used to root for the Yankees.
Yeah.
You know? Johnson misses that. Skapik has it, tied up by Walker. Possession arrow favors Butler. 4:30 to go, third quarter here, and Butler with that 6-point lead.
We just wondered, too, if Brady would win Sunday. Would that be enough for him? Or
No, he must have played a 45.
No, jeez.
Must have proved point. Justice missed that one. And a rebound down to Woods. Marcus takes it up.
Oh, Marcus.
Can Will Coomer get one more? Not that time. That'd been something to have 4 little rebounds like that in basically 4 minutes. Let's see if
Kyle
can
Bingo.
hit it. Hey, how about a 3? The Wave back within 3. 33-30.
Money.
Kyle Mills with 7. How about this, sports fans? The team leading the GWAC North against the team in the basement in the GWAC North, and we're back within 3. Well, that's going to be a long shot. Boy, nice.
Money.
Nice stroke. That's Norman's first bucket of the night. Counts a 3, and it's 36-30 as he answers back. Kyle Mills. There's where we get in trouble. Don't let him hit this one.
See?
That Court Justice got a nice shot, doesn't he?
Beautiful.
That's his 4th 3. He has 18 points, and it's 39-30. So as soon as we get back within 3, and now we get in trouble. And jump ball and Wave possession this time. They're starting to double team Marcus after a made shot when he brings the ball up court, and when he turns to his right, they're all over it, and it gets him in trouble. 39-30. Okay, let's settle down. We got within 3 and then gave up 2 quick threes. Coomer says, he said, I'm hot. Not from there.
I'm hot from 3 feet.
Yeah, not from there. Well, we need a stop defensively. We can't let them get this back up to double figures.
Right.
After we work so hard to get back within 3. This is Bryant Johnson penetrates. 5-footer, no. Rebound to Woods.
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry is exactly right. That's when Marcus, and again, we're not picking on Marcus.
Nope.
He's a sophomore, and there's a lot of pressure handling it, but he's just got to learn. You can't make some of those passes and expect to get away with it. And number 3, Michael Crowell puts it in, and that's a 8-0 run. We work hard, Randall. We get back within 3, and all of a sudden you're back down 11. That's that spurt we talk about.
That's right.
Okay, don't get in trouble. Let's see if he lost the handle on it. He was set up to get it and lost the handle. Here he is. Hit this one. A little short. Going to be a foul on number 5. Hey, that's on Justice. That's his 3rd.
No. Bikey.
Oh, they called a bikey, number 5. Oh, I thought they called that on Court Justice.
Nope.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, hey, timeout, full timeout, charged to the Wave, and so with 3rd quarter actions yet to pick up, we'll take a timeout here on the Wave, Channel 5. I could have sworn he called that on Justice.
So do you have Creel with 7 points, number 3?
Yes.
So how's that off? So you have a 3-pointer?
No, he had a foul shot.
Had a foul shot.
He hit the front end of a 1-and-1 in the 2nd quarter. What are they doing? Throwing somebody out of the game over there? Oh, they're throwing Will Coomer's dad out along with somebody else because they've been riding the official.
Terry Saylor?
I don't know. Is that who that is? Heavyset guy?
Yeah.
Well, they're gone. Well, how about that? Well, he's giving the official too much grief, and they tossed him. I can't say I blame the official.
No, that's right.
Okay. 2:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and after timeout, it'll be Butler's ball. That foul was on Bikey that time, as opposed to Court Justice of Vandalia. Well, we need another stop here. And then we need a little run of our own again, don't we? And there's a foul on Woods. Marcus reached around right in front of the official. That was a pretty easy call there, wasn't it? 2:05 left, third quarter. Butler inbounds in front of the stage crew. Nice drive, nice. Oh, didn't get it to go, and Kyle Mills, good rebound backside. Boy, I thought that was going to drop.
Yeah, I did too.
I think he did too.
Oh, there
That's
we go.
a really silly foul. A 6'6" guy, 60 feet from the basket. Sutton Skapik.
It's only his first, though.
Yeah, I know. I guess you're going to commit a foul, commit it 60 feet away, right? And watch, see how they double team Marcus each time. Then we have that long pass right there. Oh, give it to him. That's it. Put it in, Will. And he does and draws a foul. Well, that's a silly foul on Braden Norman. And Will Coomer lays it in. He's going to have a chance for a three-point play. Butler got a little too aggressive on their press that time and let the ball get behind him, didn't they? Minute 44 left, and chance to cut it back to 8 points here. Wave were within 3 at 33-30 earlier this quarter, and Will Coomer. Well, hey, Will Coomer's come alive here.
He has had a big quarter.
Yeah, he's had 11 points in the third quarter alone. In fact, he's had most of our, well, he's had all our points except for a three-pointer by Kyle Mills. Johnson comes up short, going to call a foul on Coomer. If that's the case, that's going to be 4 on Will. That'll be Will Coomer's 4th. Well, that's too bad.
He's having a good night.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too bad. Johnson misses the first one. Emmerich comes in and takes Coomer's place. Well, that's a quarter to remember for Will Coomer, 11 points, and picked up his 4th foul. Hey, missed them both. Almost over the back that time, and it goes off of Emmerich. Vandalia Butler ball here. 1:28 to go, and an 8-point ball game. Butler tries to get it in. Boy, almost 5. They finally got it in just in time. That's it. Good pressure out there, and they're going to call it against Cooper Justice. Offensive kind of hooked him trying to get around Ethan Saylor. Good defensive pressure that time by Saylor. It's his 2nd, team's 5th. Hey, maybe we get him in the bonus situation here where he start making some foul shots. Oh, no, there's a cheap foul.
5.
That's on court Justice that time. So the Justice brothers, back-to-back fouls. That's his 3rd.
Yep.
Team 6th. Yep. Forced a pass that really wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
Well, Greenville, giving up 80 points a game coming into tonight, has held this Butler team to 41 through most of 3 quarters. Nice head fake. Oh, should have taken that shot.
Yep.
Passed up a 10-foot shot to kick it out 20 feet.
Right.
Yeah, he was open there. He needed to take that. Yeah, they're bringing a little pressure a little bit higher on Noah Walker this half, aren't they? Something they should have done the whole game. If I'm scouting Greenville, I'm all over Noah Walker.
That's exactly right.
Get in, Ethan. Doesn't get it to go. Nice draw, or nice cut. Nice pass, just didn't convert. Under half a minute to go here in the 3rd stanza. Butler with that 8-point lead. Butler led by 9 at halftime, so Greenville's outscored them a little bit here in this 3rd quarter. See if Butler plays for last shot now as we get down to 15 seconds. They've really spread it, but I like how we're playing 2 men under the bucket.
Yeah, I do too. Yep.
A little bit of a different wrinkle, and what they call 5 seconds? Wow.
That's a mental mistake.
That was a mental mistake. He wasn't making the move to the basket.
Nope.
A defensive player within a step or two. Even though he wasn't pressuring him.
No. Right.
5-second count. Well, hey, we have just under 10 seconds to go here, 3rd quarter. Let's see if we can get a bucket here and chop down this 9-point deficit. Get a good look at the bucket here. Down to 7 seconds. Can't waste too much time. There's that right hand. Noah Walker, boy, he's like 35 feet away. Just missed. Well, that wraps up 3/4 of regulation here at the high school gym. And your score, Vandalia 41, Greenville 33. We'll be back in just a moment. It'll be possession arrow in favor of Butler as we start the 4th quarter, and Greenville hanging in there, only trailed by 8. One time they were within 3, and then Butler with a little 8-0 run to open it back up. Good pressure out front by the Wave. Coomer back in with the 4 fouls. He had 11 of the Wave's 14 points there in that 3rd quarter. 41-33, wide opens. Wirtz misses, Johnson rebound backside and deals it back in. I thought he'd go up with that.
I did too.
Kind of surprised by that. Creel up and a charge.
Oh.
Will Coomer drew it. That's a big play. That could have been Will's 5th.
Will is wiping his brow
Yeah,
saying,
baby.
woo-hoo.
Man, I thought that was 5 on him for sure. They saw it the other way.
I thought it was a good call though.
It's a good call.
Yeah,
I'm
I thought
not
it was a good.
disputing it.
Nope.
I just thought they'd call it the other way.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay, this is Wood guarded by Creel in the backcourt. A bucket here would really be nice and put some pressure on this Butler ball club. Butler in a scrap tonight they weren't anticipating when they made the drive over
I think you're right.
This is Ethan Saylor guarded by, that's a mismatch, 6'6" against 5'7". One. They stay that way. Wave a little shorthanded tonight on the bench, and to be honest, I think that gives the kids just a little more opportunity to get in the flow of the ball game. That's going to be a blocking foul on Ethan Saylor. That'll be his 3rd, and the Wave's 4th here in the 2nd half. Played a little over a minute. Alex Warner along with Randall Bowman and cameraman producer Tyler Fleming from IMTV class out here at Greenville High School. Next to last telecast of Wave boy basketball here in the 17-18 season. Well, let's see if we can hold him here.
Ooh,
Boy,
wow.
got away with it. Skapik got it. Nice pass inside. And Sutton Skapik has his first bucket of the night and his 4th point, and it's 43-33. Well, back to double stack again.
Got to score this trip.
Yeah. Can't afford to get down any more than 10 points. Kyle Mills takes it up, get in. Nice. Good
job,
body
Kyle.
control by the senior
Sure
that
was.
time.
Looked that basket, looked it right in.
9 points for Kyle Mills and back within 8 at 43-35. You know, we're dropping a man back in the lane, and that's helped a lot, like Marcus Wood that time.
Yeah.
And got the rebound. So kind of dropping back, clogging the lane a little bit. Boy, we had him and too late. Right idea, about 2 seconds too late. Had Comer going to the bucket and just didn't get the ball to him. Boy, we backed off of Creel quite a bit. He thought about popping it from there. Takes it inside, didn't get the roll. And tell you, Marcus Wood's had quite a few rebounds.
Yeah, he has.
Tonight. Need a bucket, down 8, 5.5 to go in regulation. This is Kyle Mills out front, and Wave go back in that double stack. That's what I say. We've done a good job, for the most part, a good job of controlling tempo and making this game a little shorter.
Will.
Will gets in trouble and jump ball, and possession arrow favors the green and white.
That's the ones you don't want to give up, though. When you already have the ball, you don't want to give it up.
Yeah, now the arrow goes to the other side of the board.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's okay. We tried to make a move to the bucket, got double teamed. Let's see if we get a basket off the out of bounds play here. It's Coomer way out front. Little different offensive set here off the out of bounds play. We're kind of spread out, and it looks like we're just a little discombobulated.
It does. Yeah,
I like using that word too.
That's a good word.
That's
a good word.
I thought you would.
But we're not in any kind of sync here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back to where it almost looks like when we get that set, we play one-on-one basketball. Whereas out of that double stack, we play a little more pick and roll, or not pick and roll, but just cuts to the basket, popping a man out. A little more team-oriented offensively.
Right, right.
Boy, we're halfway through this fourth quarter. Wave down by 8 inside, and that's going to be a foul on Coomer.
Kyle.
Is it going to be on Kyle?
Yep.
Kyle Mills has 2 and at the line. Ryan Wirtz goes to the line for the first time tonight. He's a 5'11 junior averaging 6 points a ball game. Has 2 tonight. Make it 3. Now 2 big shots for Ryan Wirtz. Extends the lead back to 10. Tyler Bikey, I'm not sure what Tyler saw there. Made a move to the bucket and threw a bounce pass and nobody within 5 feet of it. There wasn't even an official within 10 feet of that. Yeah, I'm not sure what Tyler saw. Well, we definitely need to stop now. We can't afford to get down more than 10 points.
Nope, that's for sure.
Court Justice says, no, we're not going to get that. Skapik takes it down. Creel says, I'll take it in. Boy, I tell you what, the rims have not been kind to Butler tonight.
No,
They've
they
had
have
a
not.
lot of close-in shots that won't drop. But
That
this
one did.
time, Court Justice somehow comes up with a loose ball and puts it in. He's had 20 points tonight, averaging 15 a game. Having a good ball game, young
Yes.
man is. He's senior. Kyle take it in. Oh, passed up the shot. Bikey? Nope. And rebound to Justice. 3:22 to go. And boy, unless something happens pretty quick, we're in the world of hurt. Nice pass. Justice made a nice move penetrating the lane, then dropped it off for Brian Johnson. And Johnson now has 8 points. Oh, here we go. What's a slam here? Yep. Johnson slams it home. And all of a sudden, another one of those 8-0 runs.
There you go.
51-35 with 3:01 left. So timeout on the court here called by Kyle Joseph. And the Wave trail by 16. We'll be back in just a moment on the Wave, Channel 5. 3:01 left here after a timeout called by Coach Kyle Joseph, as all of a sudden what was a close ball game has kind of gotten blown open here on a quick 8-0 run by the Aviators. And boy, we've dug ourselves a hole that's probably going to be tough to come out of.
Yeah, but again, it's that 25-minute, 32-minute scenario that we talked about earlier.
Yep. Got to play a full 32 minutes against a good ball club.
Sure do.
Yeah, they brought a lot more pressure out of Noah Walker.
Yeah.
He hadn't scored here in this half. He thought about it there, but nothing to go to. Will Coomer, turn around, that's it, get it in. He shot that off the heel of his hand. He wanted to foul, but I think Butler kid got a piece of the ball too. Boy, Wirtz has it. He says, I don't care if we've got a 16-point lead, I'm taking it up for 3. Ryan Wirtz, 7 points and 54-35. And when people look at this final score, they'll think, well, Butler stuck it to him again.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't for most of the game. Kids play well, and then we just get behind. Yep. Hey, I tell you, Will Coomer's had a bunch of offensive rebounds tonight.
He has that, yes.
And there's going to be a foul called, and Mr. Johnson took one where it kind of smart. Yeah, deep knee bends are about the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
That foul was on Johnson, too. That's his second, and he's going to, is the word hobble to the sideline? Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. That'll bring tears to every male's eyes in the audience.
No kidding.
2:03 to go, and Will Coomer at the line. Coomer has 14 points now. He'll have one more. (54-36). At one time, the Wave were within 3 at 33-30. Oh, how about Noah Walker going up and getting that, slops it up there, and it comes back out to Butler.
So again, what's the hurry?
Yeah,
Bring it out, set it back up.
Well, I guess we think there's only 2 minutes to go in the game. We're down 18 points.
There is, but you got nothing out of that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yep. Another Vandalia turnover. See if Kyle can hit one more tonight. Draws
Get
foul,
in there.
Reddy's going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
Yep, sure is.
Who'd they call that on? Hey,
Number
that's 4
5.
fouls on court justice. Well, it's too bad. His 4th foul came so late because he's had a heck of a ball game. He's got 20 points, and they're going to pull him out here. Kyle doesn't get it to drop. Kyle's shooting 66% for the year. And Justice comes out.
A nice game.
Nice game. See if Kyle can hit this one. There we go. (54-37), 1:36 left. Into the game here. Wave double team. Hey, a little press action here. Crowell with it. He said, I'm just going to take it in, deal it over here. And Kyle's going to draw a foul, and almost went in. Ryan Wirtz had a pretty nice little second half here with 5 points. Going to shoot a pair. That's on Kyle Mills, his 3rd foul. 1:27 to go here. 54-37 in a ball game that a lot closer than it's going to end up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5'11" junior Wirtz has stepped up and hit 3 straight foul shots here this quarter to go along with a 3-point shot. Saying I'm good at jinxing them that way. I'm proud to keep my record intact.
You should have started earlier than a minute and a half to go in the game.
I should have started about the middle of the 3rd quarter when we were within 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the Warner Hex on him out there. Down to minute 10. This is Bikey out front. That's good defense. They move their feet well and keep their hands away from the ball handler. Bikey got an extra step in there, I think.
Yep.
Butler's got 5 substitutes in the game right now, and they're just going to handle it. And boy, Bikey got away from that. I tell you, Tyler Bikey gets his money worth out there, doesn't he? Yeah, there's a foul going to be on. No, timeout called by Butler, and 2 more subs come in, and Ryan Wirtz comes out, and that young man did a nice job off the bench for him.
He did.
Did a nice job off the bench.
We did a nice job in the 4th quarter, actually.
Yes, he did. Yeah, had 6 points. Down to 45 seconds left. Double team in the backcourt. Number 30 for Butler's going the wrong way. Boy, that was close to over and back. Got away and foul on Saylor. Well, Ryan hadn't had a foul, or Ethan hadn't had a foul for a while, so why not?
Yep.
And going to the line here is going to be number 32. This will be Hunter O'Call. A 6'1" senior going to shoot a pair. See if Hunter can get his name in the scorebook. How about that? Just a dead flat shot on the flange. You just decided I might as well drop through the net.
Dropped.
56-37. That's good to see a senior get in. Probably practices pretty hard in practice.
Yep.
Nice to see him get up and at least got a point in the scorebook here tonight. Walker says, man, I haven't hit a 3 this half. Till then. Noah Walker now with 12 points. He's met his average. Here's a ball stolen. See if Noah can get one more. Well, they're going to call a foul in there on Tyler Montague of the Aviators. You know, this is a thing that Noah's going to have to just work on this summer. More aggressive going to the basket.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to he's a good shooter. He doesn't get to the foul line enough. He's shooting 87% from the foul line, but he hadn't taken that many foul shots because most of his shots are from outside.
Right. He's got a beautiful shot. His form's great.
56-41. Yep, he's got 14 points. Well, he's got to be over 90% from the foul line for the year. Just needs to get there 2 or 3 times as often, doesn't he? There's a tackle in there by, was that Bikey that tackled him?
Yeah, Bikey says, where are you going?
Yeah, you know, with 14 seconds left, I hate to see fouls. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's in the W column for
Yeah.
them. Don't make it any worse than what.
Yeah. That's 18 fouls away, so this will be 1+ for Tyler Montague. Yeah, left-hander puts it in. Only 14 seconds left. Nice crowd here tonight. Butler brought a big crowd. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Of course, again, we'd like to congratulate the 50-year reunion of the class of '68 Greenwave basketball team. Here's Kyle Mills. How about Kyle? Well, we hit some threes out there. Just don't foul. Get away from him. That's it.
It's that.
And that wraps up the ball game. Final score tonight, Butler 58 and the Greenville Greenwave 45. We'll be back with post-game comments and scoring here in just a moment. Well, final score here tonight, 58-45 in favor of the Butler Aviators. And Randall, I would say probably Greenville's best effort defensively. And once again, we hustled, and we just had 2 spurts of 2 8-0 runs that caused the loss here.
Yep. And again, it's back to that 32-minute game. Got to play all 32 minutes.
Yep. And when we play 24-25, it's the 7 minutes that kill us.
Now we get hurt. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. This is a Butler ball club now that advances to 16-2 overall, 10-2 in the GWAC North, and they averaged 59 points a game coming into action, and they ended up with 58 tonight.
Yep.
Butler had 7 points from Michael Creel, 3 points from Braden Norman. Court Justice, a senior, did a nice job, 20 points tonight. 10 points, Bryant Johnson, big slam dunk that brought the Butler fans to their feet there at the end. 8 points off the bench for Ryan Wirtz. 6 clutch points, I thought, there in that fourth quarter. 3 for Cooper Justice, 4 for Sutton Skapek, et cetera, et cetera. They were 10 of 16 from the foul line, total of 58 points. And for the green and white, Randall, what do you have there?
I have Mr. Marcus Wood had 2 points in the second quarter and total of 2. Kyle had a good game off the bench. Kyle Mills had 13 points. Noah Walker had 3 threes for 14 points. Ethan Emmerich had a little bunny shot for 2 points. Will Comer had really a good game. Played in close, got a lot of great
especially in the third quarter.
Exactly, yeah. Had 11 of his 14 in the third quarter for 14 points for the Wave for 45 points.
And again, you take a look at this. Wave were 8 of 10 from the foul line. At the end of the half, it was 28-19 favor of Butler, and then we got back within 3 points at 33-30.
Yep.
And then they had an 8-0 run, made it 41-30. We scored, and then they had a little more run, and all of a sudden we're down 14, 15 points. Yep. And that's a hole you can't dig yourself out of. But all in all, I thought progress out on the court tonight. I like the way we controlled the tempo a little better. We took a little more time for the most part in our half-court offense. And defensively, I thought we did a pretty nice job in general. So.
Yeah. Had you told me this would have been a 13-point game
we'd have taken it.
At 4 o'clock this afternoon, I'd have said, okay, we'll go.
We'll take it. Well, anyhow, this is next to last telecast of Wave boys basketball. We have one more game for the boys, 2 more games for the Lady Wave. This is my last telecast of the season, so I'll be out of town here on different matters. Randall will be back here for the next boys game, if I'm not mistaken.
Next Friday night.
Next Friday night. That wraps it up with Tip City, I believe it is.
Senior night.
Yeah, and then Ty will be back also with the girls' game. So anyhow, on behalf of Randall Bowman, pleasure working with you again this year, my man. Tyler Fleming, our cameraman producer. I'm Alex Warner. Once again, the final score here tonight. Vandalia 58, Greenville 45. Good night, everybody.